Gotcha. All right, we live, y'all. Again, everybody that's coming in, say hello. Say hello. This is our.
Hello.
I think this is what's this? Our third show.
Third.
Third
Yes.
show. Yep.
Okay,
Yeah. I mean,
sure.
for those that come in on the live, um, this is a chance for y'all to get to meet another great person from Philadelphia. And we're going to continue to
Hello.
showcase them and let y'all know the positive things that are coming out of Philadelphia. Again, y'all on the OG network. I'm Ron's opinion. Don't matter. We got Ant like the bug, and we got Tasha here who's going to tell us her story. And
Yes.
and let us know all the great and wonderful things that are happening in our life. And that, like I said before, the people for the audience, that there are a lot of people in Philly that are doing a lot of amazing things. And this is the place that they're gonna have a chance to come to and let us know how that's going
Some
for
people.
them. And
Strong people.
like the bug, we'll give you a chance to chime in, and then Tasha will give you the floor, and it's all yours.
Okay. Just let me know when y'all ready for me to take the floor.
All right, Ant, you good? You got anything you want to chime in at, or you just
Um, no, I just wanted to introduce y'all to Miss Tasha Dudley. Um, I've had a delight of knowing her for quite some time, and y'all also excuse me. I'm driving, and I had to pay more attention to that too. I apologize for being on live. As Ronnie know from the Fraggle Show,
Absolutely.
I'm always all over the place. I'm lifing, but in
reason
my
why I
life,
got banned?
I wanted to introduce y'all to Tasha because she's definitely is an inspiration of what she doing. Has such, she came from the, I guess they call the rough streets of Philadelphia. You know what I mean? But
Comanche.
we were able to give a life and know what is needed. But for Philadelphia right now, to just show y'all that brotherly, sisterly love that's still there. So Tasha,
Yes.
tell them what you do.
Thanks. Let me first say thanks, Ant, for the introduction. I appreciate that. So I have a tax and accounting firm. Underneath my tax and accounting firm is a lot of services that we provide. We do business formations. We do funding for business. We look at your business structure just to see. Sometimes as a business, you may not be structured to make the amount of money you're making. So you may be an LLC and your business may make 50,000 or more, but every time when you go do your taxes, you always got to do write-offs. And the problem is when you do a lot of write-offs, your business is you're not showing income through your business. So when you go get a loan or try to get a car, it looks like you had to write everything off so you don't owe the IRS. So what I do is I take a look at your business and put you with the right entity. You might need to be an S corp. You might need to put yourself on payroll. So I help you save tax liability from the IRS and able to fund more money to your business, especially as a small business. We don't get it. We get some tax breaks, but if you're LLC, you don't get any. They say if you're LLC, your business is not making any money. So
I mean, I think you. I'm thinking about. My head is going back to when I had my contractor business, and
mhm.
there's a lot of truth in that.
Yes, it is.
There's a whole lot of
That's
truth in
law. hmm If you realize, because you figure like, so say if your contractor business, you made 75,000, right? Now you
that.
come to me and want me to do your taxes, and I put 75,000, you're gonna owe like 30,000 with the IRS, especially if you're single. So
Right.
now you're gonna want me to do a bunch of write-offs, and you still may walk away owing 10. And then if I do too many, this is gonna look like your business only made. If I do, this is gonna look like your business only made what 10,000. You
Yeah.
know what I mean?
Right.
So.
And
You
yeah, I'm only
don't want
saying it
that.
because my head is just going back to when I had my own business, and I'm not trying to cut you off, but I'm trying to
Mm-hmm,
confirm exactly what you're saying is that
mm-hmm.
um a lot of times people don't understand business if
They
you
don't.
haven't been in business, and a lot of
Mhm.
times people think busy means profit.
Yes. Mm-mm. No
Right.
profit until at least 3 years. You're not
Right.
going to see a profit because if you are seeing a profit, then you're not using your money wisely. Your business is not going to last long because
Right.
that means you're taking the money. You're robbing Peter to pay Paul because you're taking the money out your business to pay yourself. Then you're getting more money, but you're paying yourself, but your business is never growing.
Yeah. And I remember my first year doing taxes, and
hmm
it was pretty much a wash. No, it really wasn't a wash. I ended up getting something back, but
Really?
again, well, that's because I put a lot of money out early. Like I had trucks I had to write off, tools I had to write off,
Okay.
equipment I had to
Okay.
write off. So even
But
though I was bringing in a lot of money business wise, I was still in the stages of setting up a lot of stuff. So the only reason why it looked like on paper, okay, yeah, you did $200,000 in business, but by the time I got finished, all of the because I did all of my own
yeah.
booking and itemization. The only thing I did when I
Oh,
went
yeah.
to the tax person was I gave them everything numbers wise, and they did
Mhm.
all the rest of it. I dropped off it, and I did all the accounting myself, where I spent money and stuff like that. And then don't get me wrong, my tax person loved it. He was like, "Man, you easy because I ain't got to go through receipts.
Mhm.
I ain't got to." He said, "I said no, I got all my receipts. I got all my information. I got everything backed up. I got everything filed. I got everything
Yeah.
where it needs to be by month by month by month. What happened when it happened." I said, "So you
Mhm.
don't have to worry about that. I did all of that work. I just here you go."
You see, but you know what? See, that's a lot of things about a lot of tax preparers. They don't advise you. So at 200,000, you should never have been an LLC. That should
I
instantly
wasn't
have
an
been.
LLC. I wasn't an
Okay,
LLC.
okay, okay.
I
That
was
makes sense.
proprietary.
Proprietor? You mean sole proprietor?
Yeah.
Oh, so you did all that I need for your social. So still, that's with an S. You should have been an S corp, 1120S. So at 200K, that's saying because you didn't pay any taxes. So if you ain't paying any quarterly taxes, then that's a lot of money to owe back on yourself. If now let me show you the difference, right? If you were an S corp, that would have went on 1120S, and then you wouldn't owe nothing on your personal. Then you should have put yourself on payroll. So say if you all right, you put yourself on when you're 1120S, you also have to do a personal return because you get a Schedule K, but you report the income that you made on there. If I'm going too fast, just slow me down. Which you report your income on, and which you should have put yourself on payroll. So say if you put yourself on payroll, and your company may not can afford it, especially the first year, even if you pay yourself 500 a week, right? You pay taxes on that 500, right? You can either take that 500 or you can send it back to the business, but you're paying taxes on that 500 on your personal side. So now
Right.
when you come over on this Schedule K, on that 1040, you're able to show taxes you paid on the income that you made from your company. Now you're set up on a win-win on both sides.
Right. I get you. I
If
get
that
it.
makes
It makes
sense.
sense to me. I mean, I don't know how it
And
makes sense to anybody.
a lot of
It makes sense to me.
tax preparer, that's the thing. Like, because when we go to tax school, they don't really teach us that. Um,
Right.
Learning how to do taxes come with repetition. You know what I mean? Because this is why I teach my students now. Like, you know, I know the game because I've been doing taxes since '09. So that's why I know the game, but I had to learn the game through trials and tribulations. I didn't
Right.
even know what a 1120 or a 1065 was. You know what I mean? That's all business returns. I didn't even know. I thought only
Yeah,
business
that's all
return.
business. 1065 is what?
1065 is a partnership. 1120S is an S corp, and 1120 is a corporation. Then you have a
Yeah.
990, which is a nonprofit. So you have all these different business forms, but everybody only know about the basic ones, the 1040 and the Schedule C. If
Yeah.
you yeah, whenever you go to business, if your business is making over 50,000, you should not be a Schedule C because it's not going to work out for you. It's going to work out great for the IRS. Okay, they love it. They not going to tell you. It'll work out great for them, but it's not going to work out great for you.
Oh, okay.
Wow. So you teach that in one of the classes that you have, correct?
Yes, y'all. I teach in the class and I teach how to avoid tax liability. For you know what I mean, because my main concern as a tax preparer is the client to avoid. You know what I mean, to help you build you a tax shelter. So you have a house, right? You ever heard of people talking about like holding companies and things of that nature? Shell company, but not shell companies, holding companies. So what you could get an S corp, right? And underneath your S corp, you turn it into an LLC. You have an LLC. So now you're sheltering your LLC. So now you can actually send money. This is how you filter wash money from one company to another and avoid tax liability.
Yeah, I'm trying to look at something because I'm trying to see if there's an issue with the chat because I don't see it popping up. But I don't control the chat. But but if anybody's on this live, make sure y'all hitting the like button. Okay, now we good because somebody must have heard me.
And don't forget to share.
Yeah, like, share, subscribe.
Yeah, like, share, like, share, subscribe, like, share, subscribe. And what's
Yes.
your Tasha? Tell them your Tasha. Tell them what they want to subscribe and like yours. What?
Oh, I'm not on YouTube, and it's crazy. I'm getting to get better with my platforms. All my business. I do have a number. My phone number. If you have any text questions, feel free to give me a call. 215-303-7425. Again, that number is 215-303-7425. My office is located in Maniac, in Philadelphia. I'm right there on Main
Yeah.
Street.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Beautiful
Now,
location, y'all.
you said
Beautiful
you don't have,
location.
you're not on YouTube.
No, I'm not on YouTube. I'm old fashioned. This is what I gotta get better at. Because
You on
I
YouTube
don't.
now?
Well, yeah, I'm on YouTube now. 215-303-7425.
All right. So here, I got a question for you, and I know this. You don't have to answer right now. All right. So if I gave you an hour on my show 1 week out of the week, would you do it?
I could do it. Yeah. It depends on the days.
I mean,
I was never. Yeah, we could work something out in the schedule. We can, and I guess I could teach. Every
doing what you're
segment.
doing right now. I mean, like
Yeah.
what you talk. I mean, you can, because you'd be surprised how many people that will be on this live that would need tax
Yeah, we could
consultants.
do Q&A. I would love to do Q&A. You know what I mean? Especially with the I think the main
Yeah.
thing that need help is the Schedule C's, because I have a lot of people that come
Hey,
that's
what's
independent
going on, Dr.
contractors.
Bottom?
Yeah.
People that do hair, like people that make cut hair. Some people make clean houses, but they're Schedule C. So the
Right.
problem is a lot of them people need to pay quarterly taxes, and I think we need to normalize that, especially for our people. So stop giving them all your money. Let me show you how to get your money back at the beginning of the year.
How you doing?
The
Top to
problem is,
bottom. Welcome in. Please hit the like button. My brother, Fantacular Show. How you doing? God bless you. Welcome in.
Evening,
Robin,
evening, everyone.
God bless you. Welcome in.
I can't see y'all can see the comments. I'm
Yeah, well,
blind. I don't get to see it.
my screen is bigger.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm actually on my computer, but yes. All right,
Just let me know if there's any questions in there for me, because I can't see
yeah.
them.
For those that are just coming in on the live and who say hello, we speaking back Fantacular Show. And Robin and Top to Bottom Hair and Skincare. Matter of fact, I was just talking to you about Top to Bottom Hair and Skincare, the people company that
Oh yeah, hi Robin.
Yeah, right. Top to Bottom Hair and Skincare. I was just talking to you about earlier because they're a company that make hair care and skincare products. The CEO of the company and her husband is actually in the chat right now. I was just giving you a heads up. But if anybody, Robin, you can kind of go. I mean, I'm sorry, Tasha. You know, I'm reading names. Tasha, you can kind of go back to.
Yes, I am. Fantastic. I'm good. How are you?
And that way, people who's just showing up can kind of get an idea.
Yeah, Robin, how y'all doing?
What you do?
Yeah.
Yeah, we were more talking about basically how to for business, how to form your business so you can avoid tax liability. We was talking about LLCs. It's kind of not good for small businesses because it doesn't allow us to show income for our businesses. And sometimes a lot of business they may need to go get funded. Funding is good. If your business is 2 years or older, you could definitely get funding. But at the same time, those lenders want to see income. So you think about if somebody lets you borrow money, you want to know how you want to get paid back. And it's important. A lot of small businesses don't understand the importance of having a profit and loss statement each month, showing how your money is spent. Because as an investor, if you look at it from an investor perspective, they want to know how much money you're making, how much are your expenses, and what is your profit. You know what I mean? All that stuff is important because that's how they know how much to give you and how much you can afford to borrow. So that's also important. Like, I think a lot of us as small businesses, we think that have an accountant is expensive. When it's not, it's beneficial. And it's beneficial actually a few ways. The more I start talking, the more I think about it. For instance, I have had one client where I was doing his books. He didn't realize that off of software, they charged him 3 times in 1 month. You know what I mean? That's stuff that you may not pay attention to because you're used to that program already charging you. But you don't know that they charge you 3 times. Me as the accountant, I'm going and categorizing each transaction. So that stuff is a red flag to me. I call the client like, hey, did you know such and such charge you 3 times? You know what I mean? Then they get the call and get their money back. Most of the times it was a mistake. But if they don't say anything, nothing, the company not either. You know what I mean? And then again, when they go get funding, the funders want the profit and loss. Another example, I had one client. It was an equipment loan. It was going after 100K. So the lenders, I had two people. One of them wasn't my client, so I didn't have their profit and loss and their monthly statements. The other one was a monthly client. So the lender gave my monthly client the money and told the other guy that he needs to contact me to do his books because they didn't understand his money because it was all over. So
Okay.
that also helps again with lenders. You know what I mean? Even when you get any kind of accountant, any accountant, that helps when you go for funding because they like to see that accountant did your books because it's more neater and cleaner.
Yeah, and it kind of doesn't say you ain't cook. It kind of keeps the "I'm cooking the book" thing out of there a little bit.
He's a
Yes.
professional. Like you said.
Robin asked the question. I'm not an LLC, but I understand if you're an LLC, you can't be sued. I don't know.
So, so that's in the aspect. Yeah, so it separates you from the business. But tax wise, that's not, you know what I mean? That more separates you from the business. But once you make over a certain amount, like I said, 50K, that's all the LLC does. It separates you from the business. But
Right.
but it doesn't avoid your tax liability.
Right. Okay. I was
If
just
that
I
makes
was
sense,
looking at the
Robin.
question that she asked. So if anybody here that has any tax questions, um, accounting questions, tax questions,
A lot of people too, Robin, when houses usually put their house in the LLC name. Like a lot of people will buy a house and put in LLC name just to separate them from, like I said, to keep them safe. But for tax liability, it's not really good.
all right. Can she give her number again? I wasn't able to write it down. This is
Yes.
go ahead.
I'm sorry. My number is 215-303-7425. Again, my number is 215-303-7425.
3037 what?
7425.
All right, I put it in the chat too.
Okay.
So for anybody
More
that's on the
crazy.
live, if you need to see the number, I just threw it in the chat just in case you missed the number. 215-303-7425.
Yes.
So I just threw it in the chat for now. And once we close the video out, that goes wipes out. So if
Okay.
you want the number, there you go.
Yeah, like,
Actually,
subscribe.
actually, a LLC can be
Yes.
sued. It's just a limit on a lawsuit. On the suit.
It depends on probably what they how much it's worth, or they look at their books to see what they bringing in, how much it's worth. Because you
Okay.
can't, yeah.
But yeah, that was
I'm more no tax law though, more than.
right. I mean, again, and like I said, my brain is going back to when I was in business for myself.
Mhm.
And hold on one second.
Do you give any type of type of advance or free consultation or
Yeah, if
you know what I
you
mean, or
mention,
anything
I do.
for the
If you
community
mention
or
this live, I will give you a free consultation.
Oh, that's what's up.
oh y'all
That's
hear
love.
that?
That's love.
Yeah,
Yo,
see,
y'all
we
hear
from
that? Like
Philly.
and
We know we from
subscribe.
You heard
Philly.
that, right?
We from
Hey,
Philly.
If you mention Philly
hey,
talk,
you won't if you
You
don't
mention
ask, you
Philly
won't
talk,
have. That's what I
you get
always
it.
was
And my
told.
consultations are 100, but you mention Philly talk, you get a free consultation.
that's what's up. That's what's up.
Wow.
That's what's up.
Oh wow.
Appreciate it.
Thank you. Thank you. For
Appreciate
us, yeah, for our people that's
Yes,
watching. Please, I
yes.
hope y'all
it.
We
heard
grew
that.
up together. These my folks right here.
Yes, yes.
We
I'm
appreciate you
very
coming
proud of
on.
her.
We do appreciate you coming on. And I
Yes.
just listening to what you're saying, like I said, my brain went back to when I was running my own business, and I was doing all right. But that's when the first time I had to do taxes, I got pissed off at the government.
Everybody does. Remember when our parents used to call him Uncle Sam? I gotta
Right,
pay
yeah.
Uncle Sam. I thought
And
Sam. I thought that was really my uncle at one point. I'm like, why you don't ever give me no money?
right. And
Bro,
I mean, don't get me wrong. The person that was doing my taxes at the time,
Uh,
he was really giving me a lot of insight. I ain't gonna lie, he was really schooling me because I was
mhm,
young at the time and I was learning as I go, and he
mhm,
was giving me a whole lot of insight. When he started explaining to me about the tax situation and what happened when we first went to him, he was telling me somebody dropped a whole bunch of information up at his desk, one of his clients. And he was like, this is the stuff that drives me nuts. And I'm like, well, he said, don't get me wrong, they pay me to do this. He said, but I got to sort through all of this,
I
receipts
feel
and
him.
everything,
Yes.
organize
Yeah.
it, look at the dates and
Mhm.
all. He was like, man, and I was like, for real? So
Yeah.
me listening to
Yeah.
him say that, I went back and did my own.
You
And
smart.
I gave him back. I came back with an itemized sheet, all laid out and everything, numbered. And I said, listen, I can back all of this up. I said, I have it all in the file cabinet at home. I got it separated by the month. I
Smart.
said, everything is organized. I said, so you don't have to worry about do these numbers match what I have. I said, because I did all the calculations myself. And he looked at me. He was
That's
like,
smart.
man, I love you.
That's right. Did you come in my office with a box of receipts? I'm gonna have to charge you by the hour now, because that's a lot of work.
I
And
mean,
you know
but
what? Just for the
he had a
chat
lot of those
too.
clients.
Just the heads up for the chat. A lot of times, you know, as consumers and taxpayers, a lot of people say receipts. So just be mindful. If you're using your business credit card, you don't need receipts because we can look at your statements.
Right.
That's actually cheaper. Yeah, I mean, because a lot of people, because if you take receipts to any accounting office, they're going to charge you. You know what I mean? When you could just give them your bank statements, because 9 times out of 10, most businesses use their business credit card. So
Yeah.
everything is on there. And a lot of times too, Chad, let me let y'all know, stop mixing y'all personal money with y'all business money. It makes it hard for us. Especially as an accountant, you know, we doing your monthly books. It makes it hard.
Yeah,
I like
I
how
found
I'm gonna
that out too.
categorize you going to the liquor store. How we I'm gonna put that at?
No, that we had I was entertaining clients.
Yeah. But see, what I
That's
like to
what
do,
you should have did.
I like to make it look good for the lender. So I mean, a lot of entertainment, like that's a lot of entertainment. I always look at things in a lender's perspective because
Oh,
my
okay.
job is to, you know, I always like to get you some type of funding.
Oh, okay.
Mm,
Okay.
mm.
What's up, Dover Dogs? How you doing? Just so you know, Dogs basketball in the chat right now. I'm just kind of give you an idea of the people that's in the chat.
Okay.
He has a basketball league with registered with the ABA. Called the Delaware Dogs. Actually, if you look at this, that's their
Yeah.
team. That's their
Okay.
team logo.
So is he a nonprofit?
I would have to ask. You would have to ask him. So he's in the chat. Dogs, what's
Like,
up, brother? Are you nonprofit? Is the question. And I'll see if he responds to it in the chat. But he has a basketball league in ABA, and I know he's trying to get funding because me and him talk on the regular.
oh yeah, everybody can use.
Come
Get
on,
it.
Chad.
Is he located in
Come on,
Delaware?
Chad.
He's outside of Pennsylvania, but
Is it in Delaware or
he's
It's
located
in
in
Pennsylvania.
Delaware. Well, his team is
Oh.
Delaware Dog, but he's located in Pennsylvania.
Okay, but where he actually does business at is in Delaware.
I believe so, but he's on there. I'm gonna see if he responds to it. But
I think he's under the Delaware. Wait a minute, Delaware County. Hold on.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
no, I
He's
think it's
answering
actually
them now.
the state of Delaware because it was Delaware Dogs. He said Delaware NPA.
Okay,
Now he's
I
from
have a client out
he's from
Delaware.
Philly. I'm just letting you know
Yeah.
he's actually from Philly though.
Okay, yeah, I have a client in Delaware too. That's why I asked. But yeah, because with a basketball league, it sound like he probably would be a nonprofit,
We are
especially with
working
those.
on getting one called the JR Dogs Foundation. So he is
I,
working on it.
I can help
It's
you with
probably
that
junior. It's
nonprofit.
probably Junior Dog. It's probably
I also
Junior
do
Dog.
nonprofit
Yeah.
junior dog.
Yeah.
Yeah, I also do
So
nonprofits as well.
okay.
LLCs, I do S corps, I do corporations. Because a lot of people don't realize. Another thing, let's get into nonprofits. I'm just going to talk about the things that I see the most that
Right.
comes when people make the biggest mistakes. A lot of people, they go on the IRS website for the EIN and they claim, you know, they put nonprofit. Then they go to the filings, their state filings, and they put nonprofit. And then they put together bylaws and they put nonprofit. But that doesn't officially make you a nonprofit. It's a tax form 1023 that you have to file with the IRS for the IRS to acknowledge you, accept you as a nonprofit. A 501c. A lot of people, I didn't see people come to me with
I'm
paperwork.
saying
Not
that.
saying this is you, dog, but it's a lot of people came to me with paperwork. Everything but they 1023 tax.
Oh, Hello. You said it's a veteran owned organization.
Yeah, she'll probably be back. I think she lost the
Oh,
signal.
okay.
It happened before when we was before we actually went live, but she'll be back. But yeah, that's like I think
Somebody was trying to call me. I'm sorry.
Oh no, you good.
My apologies.
Yeah, he said we are a veteran-owned organization.
Oh, so he sound like he's already a nonprofit. Is he?
He might be. I don't know. Like I said, I never got that far into it, but I know.
Yeah.
I mean, like it's a dogs. The number, just in case you might be interested or not, her number is actually in the chat.
Yes,
right
give me a call.
And I mean, it don't hurt to call. And might get something out of it, but her number is in the chat. If you need to know it, of course, you can always get in touch with us or whatever. But
she works with a lot of different states and knowing the policy. Some especially the trifecta bisector. Yeah, man.
We are LLC.
Yeah.
He said we are LLC.
Oh, you are LLC? Yeah, definitely give me a call so I can just get more information and maybe I can help you out.
This is Philly Talk, y'all. We got Tasha Dudley on here, and she's
Talking
explaining some things. Talking tax talk tonight. I'm sorry, on Philly Talk. OG Network, and like the Bug Rounds opinion on man and Tasha Dudley, and she doing tax talk today. You know what I mean? So this is some people that came from and understand. And then explain to y'all how it is and how karma comes effective. With having to do what you can do. You know what I mean? Whether it's spiritual or you just the goodness of your heart. You know what I
mean? They messing with you, ain't?
Bring the beans in the talk. Yo, we're gonna leave that for the Fracker show. We're gonna leave that for the Fracker show. I'm gonna answer that on the Fracker show.
If anybody in here looking for a passive income, another stream of income, I also teach tax classes. And they are virtual. So if you're looking for another stream of income, give me a call. With tax season, as you go along, as you build your clientele, you can make anywhere from 20 to 50,000 from January to April. Me myself, I do taxes all year round because I've been doing it for a long time. But it is definitely money in it.
Hey, I might be moving back there to come get that money.
You can do it for when you at. You can do it for when you at. You don't have to move back here. Because mind you building your own clientele. You know what I mean? I have an office in New York. Right now, I'm looking to spread all over. I'm looking to get tax preparers all over.
Y'all hear
so don't think you have to be in Pennsylvania. Wherever you at, we have virtual classes, and I'm always there at your fingertips. You also get you become a mentee of me. So whenever you get stuck in a claim, guess who you call? Us at the office. Someone's at the office. Whoever at the office can help you with your claim.
Yeah, they run a very efficient office too. Y'all, let's let y'all know. I've been to her office a few times. I don't think I've been to the new one, right?
No, you haven't been to the new one yet. We had a podcast studio in there as well.
Yes. Okay, so I can't wait to see that building. The first building was nice. I thought it was lovely, and the way it's operated, and y'all sisters on helping, which I thought was just such the greatest the feeling. And y'all definitely need to visit her. Yo, she born raised Philly. Keep on going.
I follow all the way through. I follow all the way through.
Saving money is better.
We got you.
Saving money is way better than making money. I'm trying to tell you.
Tell me about it.
And if you can easily save money more than you can trying to make it and trying to do it, I'm telling you, you'll see life is so much better. So y'all listen to Tasha. She can tell y'all. Yeah.
Yes, and saving tax liability is like making money. Trust and believe.
Yeah. It's a full-time job. That's what it says.
You see my face, right?
What's that?
What?
Might have to sign up.
Saving money is better than making money. I
wait, making me is wait. I ain't catch that one. Hold on, that one went over my head. Hold on, I ain't catch that one.
And it's a saving money. I'm a maker money.
No, but you said making money better than spending money, which you meant, right?
Right.
Making money, saving money is better than spending money.
Right. Ronnie makes money. Ronnie make money, save money, and Ronnie don't spend money. He got all three. He got all the three development things, but he spends the money what he wants to, which is the grandest thing ever. Instead of spending
Oh,
on
so you're
things you
not
don't want to
okay.
spend money on.
I don't.
Like, but
So
I
he a
both,
saver. That's good.
yeah,
I am.
yeah.
I'm a money maker. I'm a money
That's
maker.
me.
I'm a very disciplined spender, and
Mhm.
I don't like spending my money where it ain't making me no money. Like,
I like a flip on my money. You know,
yeah,
that's
yeah. So it's like,
I believe, you know,
Yeah.
you come from, especially when you come from the streets where we came from,
Yes, there you
it's all the
go.
same. It's only thing that changes the product. You know what I mean? The product changed, but the game stay the same. You know what I mean?
Yep. You know what
So all
I'm
the
saying? That's
street,
all stock
yeah.
is. Like this, I was
Yeah.
gonna say,
The product, you see,
even
I
like we
see you,
say,
Roddy.
yeah, I'm saying,
The
listen,
product
no,
and
changed,
people
but the
don't
game
realize
stay the
that
same.
how
y'all
much
said,
embedded it is in the game that you learned on the streets is what to put the game in your life that you
right,
can add it to your life and you don't realize. And now I do illegal. Like that's what I'm saying. Like I deal with stock too. I'm a dividend chaser. I'm the dividend man for real. So my thing
Yeah.
is I can sleep and make money, be on the toilet making money, opening my door to make money to go to work. Be at a place that I'm making money at. Like you shop at everywhere you go, Walmart,
That's called
Target,
passive
barbershops.
income. That's
Yeah,
called
that's all
passive
passive
income.
income. So, like you
yeah,
said,
And if you
we're
reach,
constantly making money.
right.
You
yes,
know what I mean? All your
and
time is
if
your money, and if every bit of my stock is making money at every given time, and I ain't got to get up to do nothing, brush my teeth, not
exactly
brush my teeth, wash my face. So,
passive
you
income.
always got that. Yeah, but at the same time, you gotta learn how to save it. Once
But
you make
any
it, some
wealthy
people have a
person,
saving habit.
if you read, I read a lot of financial and economic books. Any wealthy person
Mhm.
will tell you several streams of income is how you get to becoming wealthy. Several streams of income. They say it's seven.
Mhm.
You read Rich Dad Poor Dad, and if you it's another book, The Rockefellers.
Yeah,
They use how they got their money is
Mhm.
through life insurance policies.
right.
It's all about several streams of income. This is why, you know, I'm really good at. So also do an entrepreneur program that I work with FTA, Freedom Thinkers Academy.
Okay.
And then what I do
Mhm.
is I take their students and I see what it is that they do. And one of my mentees came in today, and he does TikTok. You know, I got them from FTA. He does TikTok. I don't know TikTok, but I know money. So I was basically telling him things to do, you know what I mean, to build up the algorithm. And he's into the media thing, but I'm not. But the fact that I was telling him ways to make money off the media, and him and his
That's
mom was
that
really
start
impressed
playing.
that I didn't even know TikTok. You know what I mean? But I know how to make money,
Right.
and you know I advise someone what to do. And they
What's
come
up,
in
Queen?
every 2 weeks. My mentees come in just so I get them
Mhm.
homework to go for ways to
That would be
find
nice to
money and
show
add other
on.
streams of income.
Yeah,
Which
that should
is
be nice to show on your slot, Tasha.
What's up out
huh?
the pit?
You get
What
on
you say?
OG Network. That could be something you could show on OG Network. That slot right there was showing, you know what I mean? See how the progress of the entrepreneurs, you know what I mean? And stuff that you
Right.
really are a part of making, but you're not a
Mhm.
part of doing it in a sense. You know what I'm saying? I mean, and then how you
Yeah,
change people's lives and make them understand the money in the business. You know what I mean? If
yeah,
you're going to
yeah.
do, if you're going to do money, you
What's
got to
up,
know what to do
everybody?
with that money.
How y'all
Hmm.
doing, Queen? How you doing out the pit? How you doing, everybody that's in
Yeah.
the
How you
chat?
doing, Seth Club
Like,
Queen?
share
Out
and
the pit.
Like, share,
Yep.
comment.
Top,
Like
that's fantastic. Top to
a
bottom.
lot of the ones that you see in the chat are the ones that is part of the YouTube family. You know what I mean? So they
Okay.
all
Yeah.
Hey,
on
family.
it. So you got
Yeah.
Fantacular Show. He has a YouTube channel. Queen Sackclaw, she has a YouTube channel. Out the Pit has a YouTube channel. Dover Dogs have a YouTube channel. Um, Top to Bottom Hair and Skincare, they have a YouTube channel. So a lot of ones you see in the chat. Remember we were talking earlier, I said
Hmm.
that we have a loyal following of people that,
Yes.
you know what I mean? And if you're doing something
Yes.
meaningful, a lot of these people, and some of them aren't even here yet, but they will take what they get from you. They will
Hmm.
communicate with you if they can, and they will promote you if they want. You know, they'll promote you on
Yeah.
their channel and stuff like that. So that's why I said the OG Network. If you look at Sunday Fracker Show, Out the Pit, was it Out the Pit, Ant Like the Bug, and
Underscore Bam Bam.
back.
Spectacular, that's Jay.
I'm
Yeah,
bad. I
Top
had
to
a
bottom.
phone.
And we got a new member. Should we
And
shout her
yeah, we got
out?
a new member. And she had the girl wrote a book. There was some information. We just kind of brought her in.
Crossface.
My point is,
Yeah.
I would love
I mean Chopper.
to give you a slot on the network.
Yes, I would love to
Yeah.
come on. Like I said, every week we can talk about something different. I can get my cereal. And let me just say this to the YouTubers too. So there's a class going on December the 1st, where Oskino and CEO Nafis, they are teaching people how to monopolize off of YouTube. And when
Okay.
I say monopolize, I'm talking about checks of 6,000, a couple thousand and more. We're talking about like how to really bring in some big figures from YouTube.
Okay.
I can send you over something. You know what I mean? So whoever interested can take the class. You know what I mean? I think it's well worth it because they're going to show you how to monopolize off YouTube. And I've seen the numbers; it's really high.
Oh, that's nice. Now I know a few people that's have. I don't know personally, but I know a few YouTubers that's doing really well. I'm not one of them.
Yeah, I'm not even on YouTube, so
Yeah.
I,
Now,
you
don't
know,
get me wrong. This channel is actually monetized, but I know this is. I just reached that point of monetization. So it's not.
Okay.
So I'm still working on building this platform, growing
Mhm.
it, and trying to bring anything, different things, elements in there into it.
Yeah,
So for this channel, it's a little bit. I'm taking. That's why I said the OG network is not so much about what I'm doing. Is how you watch a TV network and it shows
yeah.
different
You
shows.
building a network. You building a network because your network is your net worth.
Right. Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Exactly. So
Mhm.
that's where this one is going at. For me,
Yeah.
this is. I don't know if any other
I'm
YouTubers
live.
like this, but this is what I'm going to go with. And this is what I'm trying to do, and see where it goes from there. And some of this stuff I'm learning as I go, and other parts of it is just me, just filling it out. But she'll be back. It's all right, y'all. She just having a little bit of issues once in a while with the phone, but it's all right. Hang in there with us.
Yeah. We're good things. We talking about the good stuff, Philly Talk. And Dover Dogs, thank you. And Fattatula, thank you. Out the Pit, thank you. Sackcloth Queen, thank you. Robin, thank you. Thank you, everybody. Dare
Yeah, I'm
to
sorry.
search.
I got a phone call.
Thank you, Chop. All right. Chop.
Yeah,
Okay, there you go.
Yeah, it's all right. We just a lot of people in the chat. What did Dover Dog say? Ron, we need to get them in some dogs gear.
Oh yeah, ASAP. Yeah, get them in some dogs gear ASAP. Yeah, she knows some veterinarians too. She knows some veterinarians too.
What made you go in this direction?
So all right, so where I came from, everybody has a past.
She getting a lot of phone calls. When she get a phone call, it does that.
Well, she doing a lot of people's stuff. Yeah, I got somebody busy. That's all that means.
I know.
You know what I mean? Because I'll be busy.
Every time my phone ring, it kicks me out, and I got
That's what we just said.
No, we thought you were just afraid of the questions. I'm
running.
Let me go write that down real quick. Hey, let me AI search the answer.
So let me say this. So so I got in trouble. I was in the street. I was messing with the credit card game and doing a lot of stuff. So I got in trouble. So when I got in trouble, I said I have to leave the game.
And she left the game.
She gonna come back full court. Boom, there she go.
They know when it popping. They know. So
that's right. Listen, that's one thing about here is that we don't look for perfection. You right here where you need to be.
No, we live. This
is what we enjoy.
It's real, right? It's real raw.
Yeah.
So when once I got caught up, I said, I went to real estate school, right? And once I got caught up, I'm like, I can't do that no more. So then I wound up, I had this money. I said, I got to do something. So I went and got a hair salon. I went to go get a kitchen, to be honest with you. I went to go get a kitchen right there, Robinson and Hellerman.
Okay.
Right down the street from Tanya Job, the Family Dollar, Anthony. I was over in the
Okay, yeah,
kitchen,
yeah,
and the guy he convinced me to turn it into a hair salon. At this point now, I wanted to take the streets, and I just was looking for a flip. Remember, I was just looking for a flip, something to put my
yeah,
money
yeah.
into to get right. So I'm like, oh, I do a restaurant. Because when I came home from jail, I started selling dinners, and it popped for me.
Mhm,
And I'm like, oh, maybe I
mhm,
could do this. I might could do this. So then I went
mhm.
to get a kitchen. He's like, well, you should make it to a hair salon. I said, yeah, because there wasn't no stoves or anything in there. I'm
Right.
like, yeah, I could do a hair salon. Now, mind you, I didn't do hair. I had girls, and all my girls had long hair. So I knew how to do their hair, you know what I mean? And I went to the hairdresser all my life. So
Right.
I kind of had
Like, hey,
some
I was
concept.
tripping. Like, yeah,
Some
you tripping, right?
concept. But my niece, shout out to 1212. My niece, she did hair.
Mhm,
So I'm like, I could get her to work in my shop and, I could put it together. So then I realized that I went to hair school. So my whole thing is whatever I do, I wanted to be the top of the chain.
Okay.
So I'm like, if I go to hair school, I would have to become the teacher. Because I become the teacher, then I could teach hair classes and then I could get
mhm,
grant money funded for FEMA. They pay
mhm,
15,000, 20,000 to go to hair school. So I was thinking on that scale.
Right.
So I'm like, oh, that's gonna take a long time. So in the meantime, I got stylists in there, and I was working. I was doing medical billing. I had stylists in there. I'm like, it didn't work. So I always had to depend on them to do hair. So my hair salon lasted for about 2 years. And I was
mhm.
like, you ever try to hold on to something and
Right.
it's just slipping?
Yeah.
And you're like, no, don't go, don't
There
go,
you go.
no. So that didn't work. I tried to do a record label. That definitely didn't work because
Okay.
that was no money at all. And I had to go to clubs and pass out flyers. Like, this is not me. So then I was like, you know what? Let me go to tech school. So I went to H&R Block in '09. I went to tech school. And
Right.
I didn't really know what I had. And the first year, it was slow. But come that second and third year, I did some of my taxes. They sent their mom. They sent their mom. You know what I mean? And then I'm doing it out my house. So I'm like, wow, I might be on to something. But
Right.
mind you,
It's the
it was,
hustle.
yeah, I'm like, it might be on to something. Mind you, it was just tax season though. So then after
Mhm.
1 year, it was like I was coming downstairs in pajamas. I was booked. This was my final straw. I was booked. I was coming downstairs in my onesie and they were going to do people's taxes. Like, okay, you can come this day, you can come this day. But I was making money and I was doing it off TurboTax. So mind you, but I've been doing it so long and I was so good. So people didn't want to burn me. They wanted to pay me. If you knew me, you wanted to pay me your money. You wanted to pay me my
Right,
money. Because they would get the money first. You know what I mean? They didn't have to pay
right,
me.
Right.
You know how people get
right,
tricked.
right.
Yeah, so but I was so good. They was sending their family back. I'm like, I tried to go work in two tax offices. It didn't work because I was just bringing my clients in there. So I wound up
Mm.
going to go get my own office. And it's crazy that I went to go get my own office. I started off in a shared space at WeWork. So then I was there. I met this other girl, and she had a home health care company, Faith Measures Home Care. So
Okay.
we wound up teaming together, and I wound up bringing her company to 1.5 mil. So we
Wow.
became partners.
Mm.
So now I
Right.
got the home care company and the tax business, you know what I mean? So at this point, I'm like, okay. So then the home care company, I had that for about maybe 2 years. Then it wasn't working out as a partner because I think had different spending habits when it came to money.
Okay.
Mm.
You know what I mean? And with home health care companies too, a lot of people think it's a lot of money, but if you have if you're only getting paid 1950, if you're not medical, you're only getting paid 1950 an hour for a client. You got a client with overtime. A lot of times that overtime taps into your pay, so it taps into your profit. So now you're paying out of pocket. She wasn't realizing that hiring people at an astronomical rate, which it wasn't making no money. We had to do a lot of factoring companies. So now we're factoring our monies just to make payroll. So that didn't work. So I wound up leaving that and I went full throttle into my tax business and that's when it really grew. That's when it became, I was able to get it up to six figures and it worked for me.
Wow. That's a blessing. That's a blessing.
Then I said, people pay you for what you know, so I constantly just always educate myself. That's why I found out more about. But I also I went to college. I went to University of Phoenix for accounting and business management.
Okay.
So not only do I do accounting in my company, I also do administrative work for companies because some companies can't afford accountants. So I do administrative work. Like, say if you're a company that needs contracts, I may print out all your contracts.
Okay.
You know what I mean? And I'm able to work with my clients. I work with their budget. So, you know what I mean? Just because you're a accountant client don't mean it have to cost an arm and a leg. I try to work with you.
Okay.
Because in order to make money, it has to work for both parties. And that's what I try to make it work for both parties. That's what's important.
Let's remind everybody of your information, how they can get in touch with you.
215-303-7425. Again, my number is 215-303-7425. And we could definitely work out a day, like I said, next week to come back on and, we could discuss, see what the viewers want, chime in, and let me know what y'all want to hear about.
Yeah. I mean, we like to hear about positivity and keep it moving, that brotherly love, sisterly, the connection, the community movement. Yeah.
I mean, I like the fact that I like what you're doing. I think it's I think a lot of times stuff like that we don't. A lot of times people got businesses and small businesses stuff. They don't feel like they have access to people that like this. I know personally from experience. I wasn't a big company then. I was a small contractor business. When I went to that accountant, he was recommended by somebody else. I went there, and I learned a lot. I really he wasn't one of those people that was trying to slick talk me.
Yeah, the object is to educate you. He will educate
He was trying to educate me because he knew that I was just getting started in this, and I learned a lot.
Yes,
I had to become of course, you got to have an open mind to be a student when somebody trying to teach you something. You can't go in there and tell them how to do what it is.
Thinking you know everything, yeah, you there.
Right. But when I the first time when I came back to have my taxes done, when he said to me, he said, I got to give you credit. When you came back to me with all this information laid out, he said, clearly you was paying attention to what I was saying to you, and you also paid attention to what I was complaining about.
He seen that you wanted to learn. He seen you wanted to learn.
I said I wanted to learn. I said because this is a new experience for me. But I think
we need to bring back Black Wall Street. That's my goal.
You sound like Mike right here. I kid you not.
I'll build a network. So inside my office, I build a network of businesses.
Listen, listen. Mike talked to them. This is something that he is extremely passionate about. He would love to bring back Black Wall Street.
Let's collab, Mike.
Like that is look, wait. He just came back in the chat.
Black Wall Street. Yes,
the irony of that, because I don't never see really Mike on here. So the irony of that, it's the fourth show. I'm sorry, but I don't see Mike often. But that's the irony of him talking about it. You bringing that up is crazy. Yeah. So y'all need to talk.
And that's what I do. I build a network of small businesses. So whenever anybody need anything, I go within the business and shop through my client first. And that's how I connect Black Wall Street.
Oh, okay, cool. And my thing is I think, like I said, it's up to you. Like I got open slots right now. You know what I mean? Because we just got started on this. Philly Talk was the first show that we did was Top to Bottom Hair and Skincare. That's usually on Tuesday. We call it Top to Bottom Tuesday. Is with the company that makes the hair care, skincare product that I told you was in the chat. They're actually there now, and it does all the hair. I like all my hair care products and my skincare and my candles I get from them. Like literally 70% of the products in my home I get from them. They don't pay me to advertise because that wasn't what it's about. When they came to my channel, I tried.
What about supporting?
I tried their product out, and I was like, "Oh man, they product is fire!" Like, but a lot of times people don't know that. And
it's organic.
People are leery about it. Aunt actually buys their product. I buy it.
Yeah, it's organic.
Everybody in the chat right now is customers of theirs now. And
it's grown man mustache and beard, Tosh.
You ain't had that.
See, I told him. There y'all go, folks. I'm not lying. I'm telling y'all go, folks. Go ahead.
Dover Dogs, like I said, he's with the ABA. He's registered with the ABA. He has a basketball team that he's in. He's working with other stuff. He's very passionate about helping people, but he's actually
That's
trying to
good.
grow his basketball team, basketball league, whatever the case may be. As you can
I
see,
would
I
love
rep
to
the
work with
team.
him. Give me a call. I would love
Right.
to work with him.
Yeah.
And it's a lot of people. And my thing is, there's a lot of experience and the knowledge in this family that we're building right now. And
Yes.
a lot of there's a lot of stuff that's going on with people's personal lives that they're trying to build to. And one thing none of us ever talked about was taxes.
Yeah. Yeah.
And
It ain't Philly talk, baby.
What's wrong with that thing?
Philly talk. She got out of it again. Like, what is going on with her phone?
This phone is
That's how
pop.
she busy. She busy. That means she popping. We got it the right time. Look, we got it the right time.
Man. But,
Everybody trying to get a call with you, Tash.
515 way. God bless you. Welcome in. Make sure y'all hitting the like button. Make sure y'all hitting the subscribe button.
Yes,
what's up,
let me
Omar?
doing it.
Omar?
Let's talk on. Let me know what day you want me to come on. I just we'll talk on the back end, and let me
There
just
go
my daughter
Omar.
keep calling. But it was
Omar's in the
I
chat.
can't. I look forward to coming back on. Thank you for having me.
Yes, yes. Thank you.
Yes.
Bless us. Thank you.
Yes.
Love
All right,
you. Love
everybody
you.
have a great night.
And yeah, just
All right.
you got Ant number.
Okay.
We can reach out. We'll figure out another time.
Yup.
And like I said, if you want a slot that if you think you can handle it once a week or whatever, a time slot that you want for yourself where you can promote your business, talk about what you're doing, talk about anything. I'm open to that.
Okay. All right. That
You know what I mean?
sound like a plan.
Since
And
you don't have
Okay.
YouTube, now you do. You got
Yes,
access
we
to
do.
it.
All right,
All
y'all
right,
have a good night.
All right.
All
Thank
right.
you
You
very,
too.
very much.
You too.
Appreciate
No
you
problem.
showing
Thank
up.
you for
God
having me.
bless you.
Yes, thank you for coming.
Brother, man. Hey, yo, that was a
Yes,
good one.
sir.
That was a real good one.
Yeah. Thank you. We accomplished another show.
Yeah, that was
We
great, man.
accomplished
That was
another.
great. And again, another great
So
person.
compromise. Thank you. Like and subscribe. Yeah.
Doing a lot of amazing things, man. Yo, I'm be honest with you. Taxes was one thing that never actually crossed my mind. Like,
I think it's something that we need to develop. First on the community or people in some homes, they don't know anything about it. And the first thing is, like I said, is saving the money. What you gonna do with the money that you make? Like you're in an age and a time that you save money, you work, you don't spend money, your spaces, you spend consciously. A lot of people don't. You know what I'm saying? They make a whole but you're in the business to make money because you get to see your money. Everybody that make money don't get to see their money. They see it going out the door. You know what I'm saying? I mean, well, they see it on their ass. They got about $1,500 worth of clothes on and got about $15 in their pocket.
Right.
You know what I mean? And nothing in the bank.
Nothing.
You know what I'm saying?
Why
don't own nothing. Don't live in rent the house, rent the equipment in the house. They rent the furniture, rent the TV, rent the couch, rent. You know what I'm saying? They don't own nothing.
Yeah. Right. So my logic has always been, before I buy it once, I got to save it twice.
Yeah.
That's always been my move. And before I buy it once, I got to save it twice. But guess what? I can't use what I saved it for. The money that I saved, I can't use to buy it. Now I got to save the money to buy it.
Right. Yeah. Right.
Now I can go buy it. I got to save the money to buy it. Now, don't get me wrong. There's a number where it says, okay, like I can't save twice. You know, if I'm buying a car, that's a different story. But I'm talking about the regular, everyday. Okay, I want to go buy me a shirt for $20. All right, so I got to go invest $40 first. Then I can take $20 and go buy a shirt. Before I go buy a pair of sneakers, I got to go invest. Let's say the sneakers are $50. All right, I got to go invest $100 before I can take $50 and go buy a pair of sneakers. That's my logic, is I got to save it twice before I buy it once.
Right.
And
I think.
Go ahead.
I think people, like I was just talking about, to go out, you gotta get your hair done, get an outfit. You spend about 50 to, I'm just saying 50, ladies, you know what I'm saying, 50 to possibly $200 or more getting yourself together. And then you got to buy tickets of where you go, then gas of where you go for what, 6 hours or something you're going to be in for 6 hours, be out of, and then you can't wear it again to the next event. They're going to be like, oh, she running that shit. She ran that shit to the last place. You know what I'm saying? And people gonna be counting your outfit. Like, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, what are y'all doing it for? You know what I'm saying? You know, I don't know.
I don't
to me, I feel like it's a lot of worthless money.
Earlier today, hold on one second. Earlier today, you said something about brushing your teeth, right? And I was sitting there and I said, okay, when I go like this with that toothbrush and I put that toothpaste on it, I got stock invested in Procter & Gamble, right? A lot of that stuff is made through them. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So when someone else has to pay for that toothpaste, which I have to do too, because I know they're going to pay me out dividends every 3 months. Honestly speaking, I already know that my toothpaste is free for me because I'm getting that money back.
And listen, you getting rid of it. That's disposable. Like they put it in their mouth to wash it to spit it back out. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Why, again, this is why I'm, you know, with the information that she was saying is essential. And this is why I invest like I invest, is that because people don't realize the level of consistency when you keep investing, especially if these, like in my approach is the dividend approach, is because
toilet paper, right?
It's going to keep coming back. It's going to keep coming back. And imagine if you invested to the point where you're getting, let's say, $1,000 a month. You know what I'm saying? Now, let's say your regular house outside of your mortgage, let's just say your regular bills and stuff is running you $1,000 a month. Now you're making more. You got $1,000 a month coming in from your investment, not your job, but your investment. And you keep recycling that money over time, man. When you get to the point when you're ready to retire, and this is what people fail to realize, is that I hear people say, oh man, when I retire, I'm going to draw Social Security, right? But they never pay attention to how many times these politicians keep saying Social Security might run out. Social Security might run out. Social Security might run out. Now you look at the United States deficit, $38 trillion. So you trust these politicians to be financially responsible when they ran up a $38 trillion deficit, as opposed to trusting in your ability to create wealth for yourself. Now, if it's there when you get there, that's just added to what you already did.
Yeah, Omar, I think that's smart too.
Yeah, I think that's smart too. Because here's the thing, let's just say you holding on the land, you buy land, and you holding on to that land, and you buy it in the right place where some investor companies coming through there and they want to revitalize that land or that area. They want you might end up making a ton of money off that land just on the fact that you owned it. So there's always opportunity. My approach is the stock market, but this isn't anything. Real estate, land. Listen, I'm gonna tell you something. People don't even realize this, right? I'm gonna tell you what rich people do.
Stimulus checks. Wait a minute. If you ever got stimulus checks, you should have invested it.
Yep.
If you did anything else other than that, you was stupid.
Right.
That was what I was going to tell you about that.
Now, a lot of people don't realize this. Let's say you remember the old Grand National, right? The car, the Grand National, right?
Yes.
But you remember the GNX, the one that they took 505 of them. They sent them over to, I forget what country it was. They spruced them up, and then they only made 505, I think, or 550 of the GNX, right?
Yeah.
All right, so rich people, this is the difference between us and rich people. Rich people will go buy that car up, and that car was probably about a good $20-something thousand, close to $30,000 at that time, which was a lot of money for a car. They will take that money, buy it, and store it, that car, and store it.
Mm-hmm.
Now, I watched one of them go through the auction for almost $300,000. They didn't even drive it. I forget what Kevin Hart wanted one, and Kevin Hart wanted one and bought one, and he paid a lot of money for it. I think he paid over $200,000 for the one he got. Now the person that originally bought it paid $20-something thousand for it, right? And they parked it in their garage, stored it, and said this is what it's gonna be. Once in a while, they change the oil, drive it around. When 15 years later, 20 years later, they selling this car for $30,000 on the auction. Why? Because it's rare.
He held on to it too. It was a hold.
He didn't buy it to drive it. He bought it to make sure that there was an investment for him. Now, we'll buy a car like that and we go driving around. Don't get me wrong. We need our cars. But my point is, someone seen the uniqueness of that vehicle and knew that it was a good investment for long term down the road. That's why it ain't just about stocks in general. I'm just saying in general.
Oh yeah, everything
to make money and build wealth. We just don't realize why people do what they do. I watch.
Yeah, you're like, why would I spend that kind of? You're like, oh shit, but you know, like you said, and he knew how he can hold on. I'm pretty sure before they got the 300,000, it had to been, hey, I'm in 50 right now.
We used to work with him. It was Jimmy's father, White Jimmy.
Who?
We used to work at Home Depot with.
Yeah,
it was his father.
Yeah,
me and him was talking. He was like, "Yeah, my dad got one." I was like, "He do?" He said he got number 13.
The wallpaper. The wallpaper, Jim.
Was he in? Yeah,
the one who used to do the paint and the wallpaper.
Big head Jimmy. Who we worked with on wall with.
Oh, you talking about Moran? Moran, but I used to call him Moran.
Yeah. His dad. He said his dad had number, I think 13 or something like that, because they only made like 500 of them. But I think his dad had like number 13 or something.
Oh yeah, we need Rich on the type of talk. We can give him his own show too. Shit.
You know it. Well, you know we talk with that with Rich all the time when we can anyway.
Yeah. Who that?
No, he was just saying that's Omar again saying Richard.
Oh yeah, that's I know that. Yeah. That's what I said. I mean, Rich, we talked to Rich all the time.
Again, her talking about taxes, liability. Now, don't get me wrong. I only know what I know about taxes. I don't know none of this stuff. The stuff that she's talking about. He's that big head Jimmy.
Yeah.
But the stuff that she know about, I don't know about that stuff. But that's the type of stuff that you know.
Hey, out the pit. He had a big ass head, bro. He had a big ass head.
Yeah. You know, he was just his joint was his like his was larger than my head and larger than my afro with my head, all that.
Yeah, you had to edit his. You had to edit his first 3 profiles.
In order to get him on the screen,
I never got your whole face.
Like, you would have to get that panoramic view to get his head.
Yeah, 3D, 5D. That shit was like TV Magnavox model type, tubular type head. Like,
yeah. His head was the first floor model.
Look, time span here where you had to go with the alarm receiver. Hello, wait a minute. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, give me time. I gotta get back to my mouth. Hold on. All right, count to 3. Hold on. All right, yeah. So I'm coming over.
Yo, his head was like, oh, man.
Wait, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, I heard you.
I'm like, man. He one of those people that he could not. You know how you walk straight up, stand up. He better not slightly lean any type of way, because he was gonna flip upside down.
Yeah, he was funny though. He was good. He was funny.
And he was cool as ever. But man, man.
Yeah.
I mean,
yeah, they don't know.
You needed them double doors to get in Home Depot.
Yeah, right. He had to drive out the car like this.
I know.
He get pulled over. What do you keep looking for?
he had a sunroof in his car. He would open his sunroof up, stick his head in the car, stick it through the sunroof.
Yeah, Moron Jimmy Moron. He used to be mad at me, boy. He was funny though.
Yeah,
but his head was big as hell.
Man. He was a cool dude.
If he on here, yo, listen. If he was on here, you wouldn't see no background. You be like, do he got a green screen or like where you live?
If he was on here, we ain't on here because it ain't room for that.
I'm in my car, you can see my windows. In his car, you be like, where's he at? What's he been interrogated? All I see is a light in front of him. That's it. It's just a spotlight in front of him.
Man, like he was born with a helmet on.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel sorry for his mom. Whew.
They had to look around and see his face. They like, wang! Is that him crying? I can't see his face.
I know could you imagine the time he was being born? Could you imagine when that big head was coming out? If his dad was there when he was born, looking at that big head coming out of that, his dad just looking like, oh, it is over for me. I will never be able to use that again.
I don't want it now. Yeah, they all looked at the mom. Damn.
We couldn't have no C-section.
Okay? They put the baby down. They said, "You okay, mom?"
They didn't have no C-section. They just cut her whole stomach out. Usually when they take a C-section, they cut across like this. They went around her whole stomach like this.
Yeah, they was at W section.
They had to peel the whole stomach off.
Like a whole mouth. The whole mouth just opened up like
get the baby out. Now she got stitches running all the way around here. They cut a whole U in her just to get that baby out of her.
Oh man. Yeah, that hit, yo. Y'all don't know.
That boy had a big head, bro. That joint. Whew. I feel sorry.
Yeah, he lived in Philly, so it is Philly talk.
Yup. They opened her up like a can of corn. Yes, they did.
Yeah. Oh man. But yeah, like I said, we're just trying to get people on Philly Talk to come on and tell about their experience a little bit. Like, you know, sometimes it's hard to get places, you know what I mean? And you don't know what you can do. Right. You know what I'm saying? But what you got, and whatever you learn, you know what I'm saying? And if you can do that and help others, you know, what you might have haven't been taught at your home or taught in school, and you can go ahead and get that information now anywhere. So you can't blame the computer now. You know what I mean? You can complain about, even if you're not on the computer, hopefully you want to hear with somebody that can tell you something. You be like, wow, they just said something I never knew. Right. You know what I'm saying? You know, even though they joke around and stuff like that, when it comes to serious life, it's like, you know, they don't know how our mind think. You know what I'm saying? And we just like y'all, we regular. Yep. You know what I mean? Sackcloth Queen, thank you. Out the pit, thank you. Fantacular, thank you. Top to bottom, thank you. Tasha, thank you.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Omar, thank you. Yeah, yep. Omar was saying you on here like, yeah, we going to, you know what I'm saying? We're going to get some. We might have to do in the father and son, John.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
Going too, bro.
Yeah. I'm trying to think about, I need to get with, you know, other people too in the meantime. Cause like now I put in school and that's kind of weird. You know what I mean? Like I got to go in here and study.
You do your homework.
You know what I'm saying? Grown ass man got homework. Yeah.
Like your dad. You do your homework, boy.
Yeah, I'm trying to. Yeah, we are the family that supports. Thank you, Fantacular. Yes, y'all are.
Yes, we
the
are.
Frackers, yo.
That's what we do.
And everybody that come on and watch.
Bro, I was laughing about the Fracker show, man, the whole day. All that stuff kept going back in my head. I was dying laughing, bro.
Yo, we be having some fun.
The person was saying it ain't so right now. I will never do that again.
Yeah, I listen. If you gonna come on there, I just listen. Just be. Oh no! Don't come on there with no crazy name. Don't come on there. You better look good. You better have. Don't even care if you better look real good. It gotta look that good. But if we do, we gonna expose you though. If you really feel like you gonna expose, we gonna be like, okay, if you got like that, walk me around your house.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? Let me get in the car. Let me get in the car. Because listen, you get money like that, you ain't got time to do nothing but to be the floss and floss. You know what I'm saying? Well, go to expensive restaurants. I want to see you do that. Then I'd be like, well, say what you own. You know what I'm saying?
But you can't come on somebody's live with your teeth yellow like a
Yeah.
street light, like, bro. You just
Yeah.
can't.
Yeah, that you can't do. No, y'all can.
He probably quit YouTube. I think so. He committed YouTube suicide. He's like, I'm done.
No, I hope he did. I hope he's still a viewer and a watch. At least he'd be
Yeah, I
like,
just hope he went and I just hope he went and got some teeth whitening. I wouldn't hope he got some teeth whitening gel. He need to be at calling up top to bottom.
pressure wise.
Get some
Pressure wise.
Yeah, he need a teeth
Pressure wise. Period.
Where Aaron at? We gotta get Aaron to power wash his teeth.
Yeah, let me call my brother. All Star Services, all work services. I'm had to call him. Aaron, we got you some teeth to power
We
wash.
got you a big job.
Like, excuse me?
Yeah. It's a real big job. If you can make this, if you can clean these teeth up, bro, everybody gonna see you.
He do whole houses, roofs. She need everything done.
The full work.
All the doors in her mouth. Damn.
But yeah, that's.
She had that back. He fixed doors too. He might be able to put your new tooth in your mouth. He do contracting work. Yeah, I mean, he probably need a scaffold in that mouth though.
You got to miss that missing
that
tooth, bro.
Missing, you needed a scaffold. You needed a scaffold inside that tooth you was missing. Yeah, that was a big space right there.
I know it was. Like,
I'm just playing.
That joint looked like
but listen, this is about positivity, so I ain't even, you know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna go. But she wasn't from Philly though, or I forgot what he was, but it's cool. But yeah, that was just our troll, y'all. I'm sorry. Yeah. But but it was funny. Anyway, like I said, hopefully we can get people on here with positive attitudes, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And they get on here with the positivity. We'll ask you to come on later if you try to come on here or any one of our platforms, because it really is about positivity. I apologize for having to do that, but it was just being loud, but just letting you know, like, that's what the Fragger Show is really about, having good fun. You know what I mean? But if you want to troll, you come on there and troll. But yeah. You say who?
Total Recall has another troll page. I don't know.
Yeah. Total Recall, yes, have another troll page. But yeah,
I just don't understand how you come in and you say stuff like that. Like, I'm so glad Out the Pit went and found that dude's page. Went to that dude's page and was like, well, I don't know if it's a dude or whatever it is. Found that it page.
Yeah.
And
man. Yeah, we put a hurting on him. That's all I can say, people. We put a hurting on him.
Yeah. He probably still balled
like you said, or whatever.
He probably still in the bed, balled up under the covers. I'm sorry.
If we didn't, come back on there if we didn't. If you watching this show now, you come back on there if we didn't. We'll say, oh, you good support. That means you watch our show. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, we get a lot of likes on that, John. Listen, we gonna put you at. If you're gonna get paid for your face, it's just now or never. It's the deal now.
I don't know. We can get top to bottom to fix that up, man.
Ain't nobody gonna hire you with that face, but you know what I'm saying? So you better take this deal now or forever hold your peace.
You get top to, if they can fix that, if somebody can fix that, they'll never run out of business.
They ain't gonna pay her for that.
I know.
She's scaring the kids. Stop.
That yellow. If you look at the back of Jay's Fantacular show, that his yellow, how bright that is.
I'm trying not to do that on here though. I don't want to do that on here. Don't
Why
make
not?
me do it, Ron.
Why not? You feel bad?
She had another a page with the same name, not the DJ name. Oh, for real?
Oh, snap.
Wait a minute.
Wait a minute.
He was a
No, wait a
DJ?
minute.
Or she?
So I guess it makes sense if he's a he, she. One is for the he and one is for the she. One page is
Wow.
for the he and one for the she. I don't know.
Wow. Wow. I didn't know that.
Yeah, I don't know. I
Like I said,
don't even go through the trouble. But that's
Transformer.
yeah. You need to tell
Wow.
what's your name and start scratching that stuff off your teeth. That's only scratching that
Tartar.
Go get a
I don't know
wire.
if that's tartar or tar.
I don't know, but they're gonna need a wire brush to get it done.
She need mud flaps on her face. That's what it looked like. She need mud flaps right on her lips so it keep it from backing up on her teeth.
Yeah, man, that was so funny to me, man. I was dying laughing, bro. I got off that live and still was laughing about that one part.
You should have had all your teeth in this too. No,
I know.
I feel like that.
I mean, even that, put something in that spot.
Maybe at the back one. Your wisdom teeth.
I don't have all my teeth, but I'm not gonna go
the one
somebody
the
pays
straw
to
up
criticize
front.
them. Huh?
Yeah, but the show up front.
Yeah, I
And,
mean,
but
I
like I
got
said,
all
it was really about the fact that the way they came at us, because
it was how they came in. Yeah, they do it all the time, but they came in.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
And then you just, I don't know.
You come
You
in
did
with
that to
yellow
yourself.
teeth and a lost tooth.
Yeah, and you got
All
lost feelings
the
too.
yellow part just highlights the part that's missing.
Yeah, like you couldn't even finish like nothing, and we wasn't even able. You couldn't even be identified because we ain't know if you was a man or a woman. So we ain't even know. So he would have to tell us what he identified as, definitely. He'd be like, listen,
She would have.
before I smack you, what do you identify as? This would ask the question. Because I got to know what's the charges is going to be made on me. When I go to court, I'm about to smack the hell out you right now. Really smack the hell out you. So I want to know what I do. When I do it, are you identify as before I do what I'm going to do? Are you a man or are you a woman?
You know they're going to go right to the women part, though.
The Joker
behind whipped.
Look like the Gorgonite of the movie The Toy Soldier. Yo, I was sitting there like,
that's a darn shame.
Yeah, that would definitely be the question I say before I do what I'm gonna do. Matter of fact, before I say anything to you, what do you identify as? Because I want to know I talk about you properly. So when I get the charges against me, I want to know, well, what she say to hit or what? Right, exactly, Yana. You don't even know what they call her. Anything you call it, he or she gonna get mad if there wasn't them or they or us. I don't identify as us. I don't identify as he. I don't know what she do. She know me? Then how the fuck she gonna tell you? Excuse me, what I did? She didn't ask you what I identify as. You know what I'm saying? Matter of fact, I don't even understand this no more. You know what I mean?
I'm frustrated. I don't even want to talk about it no more.
Yeah. I identify as not understanding why I'm in here for. Because I want to know first, what did you bring me here for? Because I smacked her as a man or I smacked her as a woman? Ask a judge, please. I don't want to say I'm accusing of her nothing. I don't want to be taken on accusatory convictions. Your Honor, could you answer this question? Because I don't want to say there's something that they're not. And they get mad at me. Not at what I saw them as, though. It don't take a genius on that. You know what I mean? Oh, here we go. I don't want to talk right.
You're on the road right now.
Yeah.
I'm on Comedy Central. We having Comedy Central right now. I ain't on the road.
Yeah, I really wasn't trying to talk about, but I mean, seriously though, it's
Yeah,
it's
I
bad.
feel you, bro. You know what I mean? But hey, look, it
You get
decided to come here and with a school bus in their mouth. So it is what it
well, oh, that bus stopped. Look, the door is open. Come on, kids, jump right in. They like
Man.
every time we cross the tracks, the door is going to open. My tooth's going to move. Yo, the hell out of here.
Strawman bread mascot. Oh man. Man, you
Come on, Bug. Come right in.
Mouthful of government cheese.
Let him and him and Shim try to ride a bicycle, and they try to open their mouth and smile at the same time. That bug going right in there. They're gonna sound like, you know, when they send money through the bank and it shoot through the thing. That's what you're gonna hear. Bug gonna go right in their teeth.
You don't get home like, you hungry, honey? Nope, I ate already.
Nope. I had enough on my way home.
On my way home.
Yeah. I'm full right now.
Every time you come home, you full. Where you going at and getting all this food at? Food all over the road.
I'm catching them.
You got a mouthful of protein.
That's what's probably on teeth, bugs. You need simple green on her teeth, y'all. I'm telling you. Oh, what's that green CLR? She gotta brush her teeth with CLR, y'all. Her teeth tarnishes.
Get rid of them calcium deposits.
Yeah. They like, what? The dentist like, listen.
Yeah, all right. That's what the dentist is like. So why you here? Yeah, all right.
Listen, you gotta first sign this waiver.
That dentist looked at him like, we don't do construction.
Yeah, you gotta sign this waiver first.
Yeah. This is not a construction company. We do dental work.
Yeah.
Not excavation. We do dental work, not excavation.
Yeah, they look at their mouth with they look at their mouth, they'll be like, damn, was you dead? Like, they ain't even know. Once you open their mouth, they ain't even, was you a corpse? God damn. He's got, what the hell? What was it, Poltergeist? Remember Poltergeist, the man? Yeah. He knocking on the door. Their teeth was like that, y'all. With one missing. I'm sorry. Again, I'm stopped.
You know, like that was, man. Look, we don't do construction. This is not, you don't need a contract crew to take it.
Yeah. I called
yeah, they need meanwhile, the dentist in there with a belt sander.
Yeah, they need what's that TV show, HGQ TV, something like that. They coming through remodel people houses. They need that kind of work.
Yeah.
I don't have the HDT. I know something like that. Yeah.
Shit. Need a floor sander.
Ain't nobody doing that pro bono though.
I don't know.
They ain't doing that pro bono.
Now, if somehow or another they can manage to clean that up, they'll be a hero.
Yeah,
like,
they be like
more beats than anybody. They done the impossible.
They be like, well, the problem is the teeth are in your mouth, and we're gonna hurt your head trying to clean them. Yeah. Yeah, oh, HGTV. Yeah, you know what I'm talking about? HGTV said sackcloth queen. Yeah, that joint. They need that to come right up in that mouth.
Man,
Could you put up a tooth right here?
they probably looking
Oh
at it like,
man.
are those really teeth in your mouth?
Yeah, yeah. This is That's
You
a
sure those
shame.
teeth?
How long you had them? Looking like that?
I know. Are you sure those teeth? You sure that's not
Yeah.
stained glass?
It was this. Yeah, it was bad.
Yeah, they was
Damn,
bad.
my
Like
daughter.
I was like,
You know what I
whoa.
don't like about having a car that like keep locking up when you get near it,
What?
and then they don't open when when you got. I don't know. Never mind. I was trying to get in my car, but my car locked up, trying to get in on it. But it be making me mad because it don't work when I be wanting it to work.
I know. I bet you to work for a thief though.
Exactly. That's what be making you mad. And you like, how it work for everybody else but me, like your credit card or your debit card. How they steal everything? I can't even tell you all the damn information, and you won't tell me nothing. How they get my money? I done told you everything, and you still want me to do something else.
I was the bitch that she walked in the dentist, and the dentist they screamed and said, "Call 911."
Like,
Then they called 911. Then Jay said no. They said he called 311 City Hazmat Team.
they come with white suits
And
and
what was
masks
happening,
on.
and really what was happening, everybody was passing the buck. When they called the hazmat team, the hazmat called the FBI. The FBI said, we don't want no parts of it. They called the CIA. CIA is like, we don't want no parts of it. They called the military. Now there's a whole. No, nobody want no parts of this problem.
No, exactly. They don't. Trust me. What's that? They said 3
Now
left.
they
Oh,
like,
let's
you
see.
know what? Then they call Ryan. They call OG. And he forwarded out the 50 barrel. He poured out the 50 carol.
Listen.
I said, I'll
Up
take
here
care
in
of this problem.
Ohio, they got this thing Hey, look, they got this thing in Ohio. I don't know if you're interested in, but you sit in a chair, and the chair is like on a wall, but the chair turns like while you in it, and you shoot a target. Yeah,
I know I seen some smoke in your car.
yeah. Hey, listen. I know you got that. Listen, that's the shirt of your black card. That was what it was. The shirt of your black card. Like, I ain't doing that with my gun. But
Wait. It's clearly kicking in now because you trying to lock your cars, unlocking.
Yeah. Lock something is already locked already. Unlock something is unlocked already. So what's up, man?
Wherever you got it from, it definitely was worth the money.
Yeah. No, but they be having a lot of little different things to do in Ohio though. I'm gonna start doing some visiting some shots. I think I'm gonna go to this bullfighting thing. It's like a bullfighting.
And I don't know what you call it.
He said, horticulture. Yeah, in Ohio, yes, we can. Can I kick it? Yes, I can. Can I kick it? Yes, I can. Yes, I can. Don't be mad at me. Because it's on. I ain't ashamed of being in Ohio, yeah.
About to shoot another Friday.
Love you too, man. Love you too. Yeah, I don't know. It's a lot of things up here to do, though.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of things up here to do. It's
when I get back up there one day.
No, I ain't rapping.
I'm gonna let you go ahead, bro.
All right, then, man. Yeah, I'll let you go too, man.
I don't care what
Love
we
you
do,
all
man.
the time. Love
Always
everybody for listening. Thank
Yes.
y'all for listening. Spending
appreciate
some
y'all, man.
time.
Y'all, much love, much love. Y'all know it's like 3 hours past my bedtime.
Yeah, yes. Oh, wow, yeah. So
You know what I
he'll be
mean?
asleep for the rest of the week.
But it was, I
All right.
appreciate Tasha coming on, man, and giving us,
Mhm.
giving us insight on what's going on with her and
Mhm.
whatever, man.
So
And I
watch,
hope we,
keep trying to watch, y'all. Maybe I'll bring somebody you know, maybe you can, you know what I'm saying?
give her
Be
a
in
slot
contact
on
with
the
her.
show.
Yeah, that definitely.
Yeah,
That
give her a slot
definitely.
on the
That's
show.
needed.
And that's necessary, man. A lot of time people,
It is.
you know what I mean? It's
It is.
necessary to
It
get
is
insight.
necessary.
It's not just about the taxes. She was talking about a lot of different things that could possibly
Financing the business. Yeah.
and stuff like that. So, man, we gonna definitely, man, appreciate her coming on. I mean, make sure y'all hitting the like button. Make sure y'all hit the subscribe button. Appreciate it very, very much. And then, love you, man.
Love you
Ready to
too,
get out of
man.
here.
We love you too over here.
Love my YouTube family. All y'all, appreciate y'all for all y'all support. Every single one of y'all. Don't want to miss out no names. And don't smoke no more.
No, it's legal here. I can do what I want.
For those that are on the chat, we out of here. Peace.
All right, y'all. Cheech and Chong. See y'all next time. Peace.
Up and smoke.
Yeah.
We keep on knocking, but you can't come in.
Right. Leave me alone.